everyone, welcome back to Calamity Hills. I'm Honeywell, and this is the Dagny family and our Apocalypse Challenge. A few minutes have passed since we last left off, and it is a bit of a mess. While you were gone, if you follow me on Tumblr, you know that I reformatted my computer. Flora has the flu, that's nice. And I went to reinstall Any Game Starter and it did not work, probably because of the way that I transferred my full Sims game. So I just moved the whole Calamity Hills into my full game. So now I am playing with all expansions and stuff packs, and because this is my full game, it's also more heavily modded than it was before. So we need to pretty much retrofit the family and get everything taken care of. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Well, I do know where to start, because I logged in and the first thing that I realized was everybody has secondary aspirations now. The packs that we added are Apartment Life, Freetime, and Mansions and Gardens. And those were big packs. They added hobbies and secondary aspirations and more careers and that sort of thing. The careers were pretty much going to ignore. My Sims I'll let them take careers that were added in free time if they want to, but as far as the Apocalypse Challenge goes, I'm just ignoring those. I'm still following the Bon Voyage restrictions. If there's anything that was added, any kind of perks or anything that were added, I'll put them under wherever I think is, I'll restrict them under the existing careers, wherever I think they belong. But I'm not going to go out of my way about that. Really, this Apocalypse Challenge was pretty much done and dusted. As soon as I made Ambrose into a super sim, this challenge wasn't really much of a challenge. The early days when poor Lena couldn't sleep in the bed was a little bit challenging, but beyond that, it wasn't. So I'll just be making it up as I go along. But one thing I am not making up is Freetime added a secondary aspiration to the game, and aspirations, you weren't allowed to choose your aspirations until education was unlocked. Now Decker just unlocked education, but when these perks right here would have been added, all of these Sims would have had to roll for these secondary aspirations. So I went ahead and did that. What I did, I went to random.org and I rolled a dice for 8 times, and I rolled 3, 6, 1, 6, 3, 4, 1, 3. And we're just going to go start at the top, go choose the secondary aspiration, and the first one is 3, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's gonna ooh. Well, this kind of puts a, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Andrea has a secondary aspiration of family sim. And what are we going to do with the aspiration benefits? And I think, I don't know. I'm just rolling for their secondary aspirations for now. I'm not sure how we're going to apply these points, because there's things like there's some perks that, like this one right here, Business Instinct. You always go with your gut and your career chance card choices are right 80% of the time. Now something like that, I think, kind of violates the spirit of the slacker restrictions where you can't ignore the chance cards. So that's not a perk that I would let them take, I don't think. So we'll go through those other things now. Let's just give everybody their secondary aspirations. So Andrea, who had no interest in her children, now has a secondary aspiration as family sim, which means that she's probably going to start rolling wants for the kids, which doesn't fit my plans that well, but that's all right. Booker is a 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Booker is a knowledge and fortune is his secondary aspiration. I wonder if this will affect anybody's attraction. I'm not sure. Lena is a 1. Oh no. Okay, I was going to say, uh-oh, Lena's going to be a romance sim? No, we're going to give her popularity. So now Lena is family and popularity. The way I'm using these dice rolls, Cindy from Pleasant Sims, I saw her do this and it seemed like a good idea. She started from the aspiration that they were at and then whatever the dice roll was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I thought that was a really good way of doing it. So that's what we're doing here. So Lena is now a family and popularity sim. Very nice. Accept that. Ambrose, we would have chosen whatever aspiration that we wanted him to have in college. So I did not roll his. And I don't know what aspiration I want to give him yet. So I'm not going to give him one. Now Casey, I just had drive to work. Because the game reset with the new packs, everybody was all not where they were supposed to be. So I had Casey drive to work. Charles was almost dead. He had a little hunger signs over there, and it took $20, 20 simoleons in bird feed to feed Charles. So that was almost bird number 2 down. Now I forgot what number we were on. The first one was Andrea. The second one was Booker. The third one was Lena. Ambrose doesn't get one, so we're on 6. So Casey is 6. Grilled cheese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was really hoping to give her a family sim. Aww. Okay, your grilled cheese, Casey. Like, this isn't a real aspiration, though. I think a grilled cheese should be like player choice, don't you? Casey, congratulations, grilled cheese sim. Decker, you have a 3. Decker, 1, 2. Decker's a family sim. Decker, maybe he'll have some wants for Danielle now. I think I can get Decker and Danielle to 3 bolts, by the way. So that would be kind of cool. Okay, so Decker is secondary aspiration of family. Flora, our little general, has... I'm putting check marks next to this stuff and I'm still messing it up. Flora is a 4, 4, 1, 3. Okay, so 4 for Flora. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, your popularity, Flora. That's fine, general. You can see they have wants for apartment life wants now, for like a butler. And I also have mods, like mods where they won't roll wants for like pets and stuff if they're not in the house. I might take that out, I'm not sure. So Flora is done, and now we have a 1 and a 3 left. So you are, okay, so you're fortune and knowledge. That's fine. If these kids go to school, they'll have an opportunity to choose their aspirations. So we could probably change the kids' aspirations to whatever we want, assuming Flora lives military. So there we go. You are done, and then a 3. 3, Winnie, our first romance sim. 1, 2, grilled cheese. I really hate the grilled cheese aspiration, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, so there we go. Our Sims have aspirations. Ambrose is a family sim, and I think somebody has the flu. So Ambrose is going to get the first point, and we're going to give him Grandma's Comfort Soup. Now, Comfort Soup, this perk right here, it cures any sickness that you have. And we have both of the careers lifted. One culinary lifted, Lena lifted culinary, and Booker lifted science. Culinary unlocks all the food. Science unlocks medicine that you could make with his career reward. So I think that this perk is already unlocked for the family. So we are going to have Ambrose make some comfort soup for the family. Let's move all this into the living room here. Let's see. A refrigerator, and then we need a counter. So let's look in the inventory. A counter, a stove, and a counter. This is so ridiculous. You know what? The first walk by that comes by, I'm going to have somebody greet them, and we're going to have somebody give gifts to the walk by here, because this is ridiculous, right? You agree? I agree. They're also breaking the law here reading these newspapers, so we need to put an end to that. Here's this Humble. Rod Humble must have stopped by with the computer. We're just going to leave that there. Because. Okay, so let's have Ambrose make some comfort soup. Feed the family. Serve lunch. Grandma's comfort soup. And all of these sick people should get cured. And let's have Lena start throwing away all of these newspapers. Do you know what? That also reminds me. Oh, look at this. Everybody's sick with the flu. Casey, Booker, Decker, Flora. That's fine. We're going to fix you right up. Which reminds me, since we have our full game, let's put in. Come on, you can do it. There we go. This is a custom wall by Numener. It's just, it doesn't, no cutaway wall. So, yeah. It does exactly what's on the tin. You know what? I think I had stuff on that wall. Yeah, we're not allowed to sell anything. Okay, so that light needs to go there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's delete that. If you could do what I want, I would appreciate it, game. Why does it keep doing this? Come on. There's one. There's two. You can do it. You're so close. So close. This is ridiculous. Okay. There we go. Cutaway wall. Because, did you guys see that while I was doing this? Did you know what I was doing? I was trying to put a diagonal. Yeah. Just pretend that didn't happen. If I wasn't so lazy, I would just edit it out. Okay, so let's put up some paint. we'll put this light back, and the whole point of this was we have some nice new stuff to play with. We like some. These were introduced in Apartment Life. They're trash chutes. Ta-da! One of the benefits of this is this never needs to be emptied. So, it's a pretty big perk. But I think science unlocked, again, science restriction unlocked trash compactors. So I would consider this available in our game here. So let's get rid of this trash can. Who is holding the trash cans? You are, Ambrose. So there we go. And what did I have Lena doing? No, I want you to recycle all of these newspapers. Ambrose, get over it. Serve lunch. Comfort soup. Get to it. And Flora, all of their needs got reset too, by the way. But again, that's nothing. I can't help that. And Wally, do you have work? Well, you don't have any fun. Go view that a time. One is probably enough. And you may use the bathroom. We'll get everybody situated. Uh-oh. Flora. Recycle that. Can you do that? Maybe that's not a good place for that. Recycle that. All of these newspapers, they were in their inventory, so it looks like putting them in the inventory made them so that they don't rot like they usually would, and pay all the bills too. Now she has, why does she have platinum aspiration? Because she's fortunate and she probably got a promotion, maybe? All of you crybabies need to get over it. Is this for Wally? Yeah, he's going to work. Speaking of wants, she wants to get promoted, but I think she has 3 days off. So good luck with that, Andrea. He works at night. They all want to hire a butler. Butlers would be... Why is that bird crying? I don't want to shoo Grace. Charles, get over it. Get over it, Charles. There we go. Andrea, I want you to put away the leftovers. Where are these little sleeping Z's coming from? Who's sleeping? Oh, it looks like they're stuck on Decker. I think I have, or no, Booker. Yeah, it looks like Booker was sleeping when the game reset, it looks like. Oh no! Winnie picks up the phone only to hear Allison, somebody, on the other line. Recommend another lawyer or convince? I don't know. We're just gonna convince. Okay. Winnie just won 100 simoleons. Good job. we want to lift that slacker career. I'm going to move this trash chute to this wall. Because the stairs are right here, and I think it might cause traffic jams, so yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, so poor Charles is eating up all his food. Look, he already he already ate $4 4 simoleons worth of food already. Andrea is playing with Gracie in her spa towel. I'm pretty sure Andrea has the flu, but you know what? It is what it is. The only person that we really need to take care of is Flora. Everybody else is not as important as her. And I think what are you doing, Ambrose? No, I don't want you to. Don't clean that up. I want you to put away leftovers. Put that down. Put that down and put away leftovers so everybody can put away leftovers. Wait, no. I think Flora needs to eat. Flora? Eat some soup. Lena, don't throw that away. No, don't clean up. Put away leftovers. That soup really hit the spot. I can feel my sickness just melting away. That's right. Melt away that sickness. Now, if only Booker has like narcolepsy. Play catch. Okay, that's good. Go play catch. Ambrose, put away all this soup. I think I'm going to... Now that we have, everybody has secondary aspirations. What is she doing? Stop it. Stop that. Put that food down. Now it's trash. Put away leftovers. Put away leftovers. No, it's trash now. Who's still sick? Andrea, did you eat? Andrea, eat that. Yeah, we are going to leave this family, and I am going to play them ahead, I think, a few days. We'll stockpile some comfort soup in the refrigerator as leftovers so all these sick people can get well. We'll take care of all of their needs. Flora is going to get better in just a second if she doesn't have bladder failure. But she is pretty much good to go because all of her needs were pretty much taken care of by the game reset. She is a level 8 commander, and yeah, there is no reason she should get a promotion tomorrow, which will be good. But that is for another time. I think the house is sorted enough right there. So let's save this. And one of the reasons why I was happy enough to just have my full game is just because now we have apartments are an option for Calamity Hills. Now, I had already started building this last week. This bunkhouse. Let's put this in cameraman mode. I already started building this this bunkhouse last week as a separation between our kind of business lots. And you'll notice like our little alleyway in between our park and corner store. It kind of matches the doors on our bunkhouse. And then it doesn't make this easy, does it? You know what? Let's just go into this lot so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. Now, there is, I want to, Sim Wardrobe, I think it was, who made a flop house, and it was really cool. I like it a lot. It was a four-room apartment building, and it had kind of like a community space with a cook and, you know, like some crappy furniture. And it was just real small. I want to say 5 by 5 rooms with communal bathrooms. So this is kind of my take on that. The kind of flop house concept. These rooms are really small, just efficiency apartments. There's no communal area. But there's 4 apartments here. And I already play tested them and they work really well, so I'm happy with that. One thing that doesn't work well though is I need to put some sort of entertainment down here for the Sims. Not so much for my playable Sims, but for the other NPC apartment dwellers. They're always out here like catching butterflies. So since we have all expansion packs, the point being, having apartments is an option now. So we have these, our small little track houses, and we have this little shed, and now we have some efficiency apartments that we can move people out into. And you see the price on this lot is really reasonable, like 16,000 simoleons. So I think the way I'm going to incorporate this is just divide that by 4, and for each Dagny that moves in there, Calamity Jane Locke will have to have like $4,000-ish for each apartment. But the real reason I didn't know that I was going to be able to use these because I wasn't going to add Apartment Life and Free Time in until I had kind of lifted the Apocalypse Challenge rule. But I started building this a couple weeks ago as a divider between our residential lots and like this the corner store, and I thought it worked out really well. We have some trees to the park, so if you're on the community lot here, you have these trees, and that kind of works back here. And this kind of creates a little alley in between the buildings. And now if you go out into the neighborhood over here, this kind of works as a nice divider between sided houses and our business lot. Over here, I think I'm going to put a bar or a club, some sort of entertainment like that. Over here, in this space over here, I think we are going to add some sort of, I don't know, like a community center, or maybe a museum, an interactive museum, some sort of learning building. And we're going to add that lot for education. Calamity Jane's lot is eventually going to be a government building. Again, right now it's kind of like a Bobo construction lot. But I think we're going to put like a government, I don't know, a courthouse, a library, some sort of municipal building this lot is going to turn into. So we'll have a municipal lot over here. We'll have some sort of rec center, learning center type building here. Then we'll have the corner store. We'll have some sort of entertainment, a bar or a club. I'm thinking like a little bar would kind of suits a small town, right? That seems to be the main entertainment. And then we have an apartment building here, which kind of serves the purpose. One, if you're building a new town, you know, you have to have a place for like your workers to stay. So we have the bunkhouse here, that fits. Then we'll have some more affordable housing here. And then that is a good basis for our town, I think. And then as I play and we have wealthier Sims and families, we'll do that. Maybe we'll have some sort of a rural kind of farmhouse over here, more of a like suburbs with just, you know, small but more expensive houses. You could also fit some beach lots down there, so I'm not sure if I might have somebody have a beach lot, build them a really nice beach house, or maybe we'll do like a restaurant and pier. I'm not sure. But that's where we're going with the town. That's where I'm going with the town. If you're following along and you like this, I think that is awesome. I'm still having a really good time with this, and I am glad that I decided to try and play The Sims again after all of these years instead of just creating for it. But that is it for this episode with the Dagnys. I am going to play them ahead a day or two, figure out what's going on with all of that, and I'll bring you back when Flora is ready to hopefully lift military, and then we can actually have some Sims move out, go to college, visit our little corner store that we spent so much time on. And yeah, I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.